devil you know taxes the air we breathe, privatizes the water, profits off homelessness, strangles the land, injects hormones in animals, rapes the people, and rewards the rich. Charges you for being sick, sends a bill to your loved ones with interest when you die, laughs at us, coughing up our lungs, gulping water, lead dripping off our chins, buys private ships to the moon, dances with your demons, the selfish, individualistic part of you, the one who'd rather not have a foot on your neck, or who shows up to the rally after sipping sweet comfort at a corporate gig that pays you just enough to die a little slower, tithing community, fostering care, how being black or woman or queer or trans or other or human or inhumane, computer or code, able-bodied, 10 fingers, 10 toes, writing or right or wrong, how none of it matters. None of it matters when the earth is a handwritten letter from the past, a ghost sculpted in blood, cities sweating bitter memories, flooded by crawling maggots, how the sewers sing of old sidewalks, and cool breezes are of fairy tales we spoon feed our children in the heat, and we were never ourselves had we known who we are without greed, a world decorated by betrayal. If we had a sense of humor, I said if we had a sense of humor, we would be more radical, more migrant than citizen. We'd breathe the air clean and ration our resources, gathering hugs and holds set to bloom in pebbles of rain, reasoning with riverbeds rinsing in daylight, ridding pipelines and fossil fuels. We would melt. I said we would melt. We would melt. We would melt all the guns. We would choose the scar, the moist in the back of our knees, the lick between knuckles, mocking evil in all its ill-designed destruction. We would bulldoze the walls. I said, we would bulldoze the walls. We would plant windows where widows weep, beautiful green lakes hush in our cradling arms. We'd become the tiny brooklet, kissing creeks. You and I, we are near a point of no return. I said you and I, are near a point of no return. A wounded woman, scorn, temper sharp as 1,000 shards aimed in one direction. I am weary for weeping. Me too, she whispered. Me too, the earth said. So the most important election is in the heart. The campaign a soul, a candidate measured by their courage in the midst of the enduring strength of love. Voting for the understanding how we make a way through no way in a basement church or a high school auditorium or a family living room. You know, these days, insanity is the sanity. Stifled sobs, despair, distress, praise the people. I said, praise the people. Praise the people's power. The poet laureates of the poor, careworn anthems, soaring from the keyholes of closed, shut doors. The whistle of who and why. The architect of self-determination. I mean, if you gonna vote, vote with your spine, a head held high. Vote, 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 vote. Vote with the way you love. A gut singing, soft city sleep, dreaming a protest. The ballot is not a bullet, but it can be a border or a bridge. You choose how you gonna vote. Pour into each other. I said pour into each other. How we mourn those we've lost. How we help hold the grief. Vote, vote with childcare. How you nurse the sick, lending someone your ear. Pay. I said pay fair wages. That's the least. I mean, that's the least you can do, is pay fair wages. Vote by listening to the land. Resist the artificial division of our deaths. Held together, we are held together by a common thread of concern, self-determined, reliant. The body is a ballroom of grief and despair. We the life, we the chosen, we the freed, migrant rebel lovers, we the word workers, we the shoeless and standing tall. We the houseless and housing hearts. We the teachers, still students, we the farmers in the field, we the shamans being healed. Revolution, I said revolution is not a spectator sport. Silence is a noise too. Somewhere, there is an incorruptible spirit. Remembering a time when we voted with the thoughts in our mind. It begins with you, it begins with you. It begins with you loving you enough to love me as I am you. We are the people's consciousness rising. And we are only as powerful as our vote made in the flesh. A voice bravely, raising up, reverberating new vision.